Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More, and I'm outside a house flip I just bought. We bought two days ago, yesterday. It's been crazy lately with the liquor store purchase and other properties being purchased this year. It's a little bit chilly and cold here in Colorado in March. Very cold rain, so why don't we try to go inside? I have not been in here since I first saw it with tenants in here a few weeks ago. So we'll see what it looks like, maybe. Got my lockbox here to put on and keys. Whew. I'd almost rather it be snowing than raining. A cold rain is not much fun. There we go. Okay. It's not cold in here, but it's been real nice weather-wise, so I wonder if we don't have power. So I haven't bought as many houses as I usually do the last 2 years. I've had goals to buy more houses, and this year we've been buying houses like crazy in other properties, so interesting how that all works. Okay, that's on, at least it has, now it's off. Might be on battery backup too. Oh no, we do have lights. Okay. Probably a weird two-way switch. There we go. So we've bought 3 flips so far this year, and we're in the start of March. Well, almost middle of March now. Time is going by so fast. Bought a liquor store with real estate in the business. Bought another commercial property. So we've been doing a lot of stuff, and it's funny because I didn't even make a goal to buy a certain amount of properties this year. I just made one really big goal to buy $100 million of real estate by 2030. And so who knows? You never know how all that stuff works. But setting specific goals the last few years on how many properties I want to buy or sell hasn't worked that great. So maybe having a giant, big goal will work better. However, let's talk about this house. It is in really good shape for a flip. The windows are newer. I mean, it was definitely a DIY job. We can fix some of that. But look at this hardwood. There's just a few issues. You might not have to do anything. The walls are all in great shape. It's got popcorn, but that's not awful. And I paid $290 for this. And we just sold one down the street for $390? Was that what it was? And that one was way worse shape when we bought it. Look at this bathroom. There's no tub. Some people might want a tub, but the tile's in decent shape. Everything looks pretty good. And I just showed another flip we bought that I bought sight unseen from a wholesaler. And that one was in really good shape too. Might have some slight foundation issues, but overall, very happy with how things are going so far this year. I mean, aside from the liquor store being shut down by the police and stuff. But yeah. And I saw this, like I said, with tenants in here. And there's a wholesaler who contacted me. He said he actually contacted me because he saw I sold the other one down the street. And was wondering if I was interested in another one. I said, yeah, of course. And so he sent me this one. No dishwasher. We could put one in there. We could put it in your kitchen. These aren't awful. God, those are solid cabinets. We'll have to think about that. And so I came and met the seller, and everything looked pretty good. My big question, of course, in a situation like that is, you know, if the tenants are here, are we going to have to, sorry, loud car, evict them or, you know, offer cash for keys or deal with a lease for a long time. And they said, well, we can either sell it to you vacant or with the tenants, whatever you prefer. And I said, well, I prefer it to be vacant. And they said, all right, no problem. I was like, are you sure you guys are gonna get them out? And they said, yep. And it was in the contract that they'd get them out. And so I don't know how they got them out. Don't know how that situation was taken care of. Oh, we have no gas meter. Okay. But there you're out. So I made sure they were out before I bought it. And here we go. A free lawnmower, broken saw. One downside obviously is it backs to these apartments right here and the highway right up there. But we could build a little taller fence, which most neighbors do, and that might help there a little bit. It's got a nice concrete slab. Yeah, here's the gas. Oh no, it's not gone. It's right there. They had just relocated it. They did that at our place down the street too. They came and relocated all the gas lines and redid them. So, never mind. A little bit of trash. Oh, some car bumpers. Sweet. Oh. Car emblem. Here, we'll check out the basement. They didn't leave like, God, I feel like they even cleaned. It's the last time I had a flip that was clean. Not sure if that's ever happened. And this is going to look very similar to a lot of our other properties in this area as far as basements and floor plan. I mean, they're pretty much all the same. A lot of times people wonder why houses were so much cheaper, you know, in the past. Well, you had a one-car garage, you didn't have a master bathroom, there's no way you had AC back then. You know, no egress windows in the basements required. Basements were almost always unfinished. No dishwashers. You know, no real insulation requirements, although you had insulation, but very minimal compared to what you need today. You know, much cheaper windows, doors were all cheaper. Everything they used was you know, they say they don't build them like they used to. In my experience, that means they built them a lot worse in the past. Maybe they didn't have as big a 2x4s as they did in the 1900s, but a lot of the materials in the 60s, 70s, 80s were just, and design features were just much cheaper than what they do today. Because code requires you to do so much today. And houses were smaller, right? This house is 1,000 square feet with a 1,000 square foot basement. And it's almost impossible to find newer houses that small. There are some, but it's very difficult to find them. So the average house has increased from like 1,200 square feet in the 60s, I think, maybe early 70s, to 2,500 square feet now. So houses are twice as big as they used to be. But there's your tub. It does have a tub. I couldn't remember if it had one or not. So it doesn't have one upstairs, but it does have one downstairs. So I don't think we have to do anything with these bathrooms. I mean, the tile is not my favorite color, but there's no reason to redo it in this basement. Wow. I feel like maybe some karma is helping me out for the liquor store stuff. Who knows? But when you're doing a lot of deals and doing a lot of things, hopefully eventually you get some really good ones to go along with some of the not so great ones. And these last two houses have been really nice. And what's funny too, the other flip I bought this year, I'm pretty sure I only bought, did I buy 4 this year? No, I've bought 4 flips already, because we're working on the one in Gilcrest, and then we have one in Pierce, one in Loveland, one in Greeley. Okay. The one in Gilcrest we're working on right now. We'll have an update on that soon, if I didn't already post it. And then the one in Pierce, I had someone contact me and say, hey, I saw your YouTube channel. My friend wants to buy it from you directly before you fix it up. I was like, okay, we can talk about that. So went and showed that property to them, and they might buy it before we do anything. So this might be the year of flips that need very minimal to little work. All right, so that's the property. We'll probably come through here, at least paint, do fixtures. I don't even think we have to do this hardwood. I think it's in decent enough shape. We can leave it, because you just never know when they refinish hardwood. Sometimes it doesn't look that great when they're done. Sometimes it does. Bathroom needs almost, maybe a new vanity, maybe. New fixtures for sure. New mirror. The doors, I mean, they're in decent enough shape. I almost say we keep the doors. Look at that sticker. Came off with no damage. Yeah. In the kitchen, I think we'll put a dishwasher in. New counters, maybe. Maybe paint these cabinets. Be nice if there were a few more. But you've got this right here, which is kind of nice. A little portable rolling island thing. Oh, maybe not. New stove, probably. There's no room for a microwave up top. So you could put another fan in. God, they must have had the old school massive stove in here, because that's enough room for 36 inches, and modern stoves, it might even be room for 40 inches. Modern stoves are 30, so those crazy old ranges and ovens. All right. Well, we will get to work on this one right away. One thing that, good chance we might sell to an FHA buyer or some kind of owner occupant. Almost all our houses are sold to owner occupants. We might have to wait 90 days to sell it because of the 90-day flip rule, which a lot of other lenders, even if you're not using FHA, kind of use that rule too. So even if we got it fixed like this week, probably might take some time to actually get it sold, or before we want to put it on the market. So there's not a huge rush on this one. We can focus on some other stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. And we'll have updates on it, updates on the other flips, updates in the liquor store. It's being remodeled right now, and the laundromats, of course, and everything else going on. So thanks for watching. Love to hear what you think, and we'll be back with much more.